So that definitely, all of those things kind of culminated in, I'm happy to play in the function band, but I really think the teaching side of things is the thing that I should be doing. And it wasn't long after that that I just filmed sort of a handful of YouTube videos in 2012.
Right.
Tell you what, I think this is such a big message about what I've got to say today. I really thought I'd missed the boat with YouTube.
Okay.
I cannot tell you, because there were already, certainly in the guitar teaching world, you know, it's been going since about 2007 or something, and the biggest, you know, YouTube guitar teachers forever, you know, they were already doing it before I was even teaching, you know, privately.
Okay.
But so I thought I'd already missed the boat, but no one was really, you know, you didn't know someone who was a YouTuber. I don't think that was even a word back in 2010. So in 2012, I started filming some videos just as advertisement for private lessons. And that was when one of them started to get some views. And of the ones that I filmed, they were the easiest things, easier than anything that I could find on YouTube, but that allowed you to play a song.
Okay, yeah.
And that was where I felt like there might be some kind of thing in there.
Yeah.
And all of these were filmed on an iPhone 3, so bad quality.
Yeah.
But I took some time to light it right and thought about the background and things like that. And I think it was when it got about, one of the lessons got about 50,000 views that I started to think, ooh, I should refilm these.
Yeah.
You know, when you think, I don't want that being seen by a lot more people than that, I think I can do better. So I refilmed them and then thought of that as the start of a course, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, really just to advertise private lessons, but thinking if someone in America saw that, they would get something from it.
Right.
The first one of that batch that I filmed is now the biggest the most watched guitar lesson on YouTube.
Wow.
By a long way as well.
Really?
Like, it's hard to be modest about it because it's got over 15 million views.
Jesus.
And I actually don't think there's another video that's got over 10 million views, but there might be now.
Okay.
But I know it's like by a long way.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
15 million.
Yeah. And that is the equivalent of winning the lottery.
Okay.
But also it's given me so much more than just, you know, it's something that a lottery win would give you. It's given you that direction, and a starting point that then goes on to do whatever you want with it, really.
Yeah. So yeah, your video got 50,000 views, and you decided to maybe put some time and money into production values. And
yes.
Did you do them again?
Yeah. So it was essentially the biggest video that I've got is called "Play 10 Songs with 2 Chords."
Yeah.
And that is my absolute beginner's first lesson as well. So we teach the chords E and A major.
Right.
And then I go on to show how you can play the other songs with them, but the main focus of the lesson is exactly what I would teach. Say if you came to me for a private lesson, it was your first ever guitar lesson, that's what I'd done, and that's what I'd done with over 100 people before then that were paying for private lessons.
Yeah.
I literally just thought everything that I do in those first sort of 5 to 10 lessons that someone pays me for at the moment, that's what I'm going to put online.
Okay.
And it's also, I realised quite early on that was my niche, because before I'd started, you know, filming a lot of YouTube videos, I'd taught hundreds of people privately.
Yeah.
I had 40 students a week back in 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Some of those were, you know, group lessons, but mainly that's one-on-one, and that's for an hour. So it was 7 days a week. It was a lot of people.
That's a lot of experience.
There's a lot of time there, and I really couldn't be doing what I'm doing now, which is just filming lessons for YouTube. I couldn't do that now without those 5 years of doing as many lessons as I could. So that's the first video of a series of 10. Each one of the 10 teaches another song. Right. That's the idea of it. And I did film those on my iPhone, you know, the series of 10 videos. Yeah. And that's where I started the refilming at the start of 2013.
Okay.
If you think back to 2013 though, that Christmas, the iPad came out.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Okay.
And we all got phones with better internet and better screens. And suddenly YouTube became a lot more of a thing.